it is Saturday on Big is Beauty Project, and we are doing questions. So let's get right into that. Well, actually, to point this out, my kitty got me. I was holding her. She didn't want to be held. What was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject was drama, for sure. It was the only thing in school I enjoyed. My most played song in my media play is Brand New Day from Dr. Horrible. The entire Dr. Horrible soundtrack played on a loop for at least a month when it first came out, and continues to make reappearances. And then that's on my iTunes, but if you look at my phone, which I use as an MP3 player, Megan Tonjes is by far the most listened to, and it's her entire album, because when I play it on there, I just set it to listen to the album, and so I'm in love with Megan Tonjes right now. I mean, in a purely platonic fangirl kind of way. Favorite perfume? I don't really wear a lot of perfume because I have a very sensitive nose. I don't wear a lot of perfume. I usually use like a lotion, and I like vanilla or fruity kind of smells, nothing too flowery, because they make me sneeze. Biggest guilty pleasure? I loved Marvin's, which was so cute the way he said it. But you'll have to go watch yesterday's video to see what that was. My guilty pleasure would probably have to be reality TV. I have been a fan for so long, starting from when it was actually real, back with The Real World, when it was still just brand new. And I love things like Project Runway and Top Chef, where it's a competition. I like when they give the people something to do, I guess, so that it's not all focused on bickering and such. My fifth text message. My phone sorts by conversation, so it was hard for me to figure out what was my last one. I went to a lot of work just to figure out which one was my fifth. I wanted to know that. And all that work, all I found out was it was a text message from my husband which said, brat. That's it. And that's a message I get at least once a day, and I send it to him at least once a day, because in my house, when you call someone a brat, you're actually telling them that you love them. What is one promise you're keeping to yourself? This is a hard one, because I'm not very good at... I can keep promises to other people, no problem, but keeping them to myself, I don't know, I feel like I can let myself down, and that's okay somehow. And it's actually not. It's not good to ignore myself like that. So, one promise I am really trying to keep is to be good to myself. That is to make myself do things I don't want to sometimes, because I have to. And to try and remember to stay positive when things are down. Are you good at rock, paper, scissors? No, absolutely not. I lose every time. How do you decide between two things? Mostly I try to make other people decide for me. And if I can't, then I usually go with my heart. If it's a decision between head and heart, it's usually my heart that wins, which is usually the painful way to go. But I have sort of an absolute faith in things at times, and even though it's painful when they don't turn out right, I feel like if I go with my heart, then I win either way. Does that make sense? What do you refuse to like? So absolutes, I'm not good with because I'm a never say never kind of girl. And I think that there's always a possibility anything can happen. So I can't say I will never like that. But one thing that most people laugh at me for disliking is potatoes. I am a tater hater. I don't like the taters. Don't like them. Mostly. Occasionally. But mostly no. Bad. Especially mashed. Ew.